Yo, what's good, everybody? This is part two. The little series I just started. Draymond Green is a punk ass bitch. This is part two of it. Right now we're gonna listen to Shannon and Skip Bayless. We're gonna give his opinion about the Jordan Poole versus Draymond Green situation, and we're gonna stop it here and there, giving our perspective. Chime in and giving comments, So let's go.
Shannon, what do you think's going on here?
This is what you're dealing with Draymond. Skip, Draymond sees himself as the gatekeeper for the Golden State Warriors. So if he sees someone getting out of line, if he sees someone that's not adhering to the culture, someone starts to feel, maybe Jordan Poole starts to feeling good about himself. And all of a sudden say, well, hey, it's Steph, Clay, and me now. And Draymond said, hold on, wait a minute, young fella. This is the way it works around here. And this is the way it's always going to work around here as long as I'm around.
Are you sure this is what it's all what it's about? Because Poole said is Steph and Clay and Poole. I don't believe so, Shannon. Once again, you already start capping for Draymond. And long story short, short story long. Y'all remember during the pandemic when they played Michael Jordan series? It was the Jordan series when he was in Chicago, and Last Dance series. When you come to that, it was something like that happened between Steve Kerr and Jordan. You went off on Jordan, Shannon. You went off on Jordan. Say, I guess I will never win a Super Bowl. You should even show your Super Bowl trophies and all of that. But why you not keeping the same energy for Draymond though? See what I'm saying? It's a double standard. This is why. I'm gonna tell y'all why. Shannon Sharp know whatever LeBron do, he will never surpass Jordan. He can never surpass his impact. He could never surpass his championships. He could never surpass being three-time steel champ. He can never surpass 9-time first defense or all NBA defense. He can never surpass his defensive player of the year. That's why. And it's not even that. And on top of that, his impact on pop culture, how he changed. Jordan have not played for over 20 plus years. His shoes still number one. I mean, I can go on and on and on and on, but I'm just gonna let him keep capping, and I'm gonna correct him.
Around here. And so, from what I've been reading, they kind of had a little contentious relationship a little bit. I don't think it's a Michigan State thing. I think it has more to do with maybe Jordan Poole starting to feel good about himself. He's about to come into a large sum of money, and he's deservedly so. He's earned that.
Agreed.
And maybe he's not being the team player or the player that Draymond thinks that's conducive for them.
Nah, because why you need to be a team player for? When Steph Curry got his bread, Draymond didn't do nothing to Steph Curry. When Steph Curry was about to get his, Draymond didn't do nothing to him. He didn't attack him. When Clay was about to get his, why he didn't attack Clay? He won, like I said under part one, y'all. Draymond Green wanted Jordan Poole to leave because he know if Jordan Poole said, you know what, I'm decided to test the market. If Jordan Poole decided to leave, once he leave, he will get his bread. It's all about the money. Because the Warriors fed up with Draymond because they understand that, hey, this man is become more a problem. He ain't solving no solution. Before he was a problem, time to time, he solved some problem. He ain't solving anything. He pounding on the board, but he's not solving. He ain't giving no result, no nothing. And on top of that, his shooting is decreasing. Number from the three-point line is decreasing. From the free throw line, he's decreasing. From defensing where he make his money at, he's decreasing. So it's like, do you really want to give this man $160+ million for 5 years? Really? You don't want to do that. What has Draymond have done thus far? But on top of that, Shannon, you're such a hypocrite, because when Jordan did it to elevate his teammate, to show his teammate that, hey, it's a better way, this is how we can get it done, you can't even criticize him. You can't even criticize him. You were at home showing your trophies. Say, man, I guess I will never win nothing then. You're showing your NFL Super Bowl trophy, your Super Bowl championship, but you're not keeping the same energy for Poole, for Draymond right now. The fact of the matter is, Draymond Green is a punk ass bitch. He know he's not gonna get paid. He attacking the young guy, and he hoping that one of them gonna leave, either Poole or Wiggins. He's not gonna pull up on Wiggins like that. I promise you that. He's not gonna pull up on Wiggins like that.
To continue to flourish and win championships. And so Draymond probably stepped to him and says, okay, young fella, what's going on? What's on your mind? What's on your heart? Why are you behaving in a manner that's not Warrior basketball? Mm-hmm. So that's how Draymond views himself. Draymond is the heartbeat. He's not the best player.
All right, let's stop this. Draymond Green is not the heartbeat of the Warriors. He is not. He's never been. He will never be. All right, Steph Curry is the heartbeat of that team. If Steph Curry don't go out there and play, they lose. Steph Curry was the reason why they won the championship, people. Steph Curry is the heartbeat and soul of this team. He's the engine. He's everything for that team. Okay? Now, I'm not saying Draymond Green don't play a part. Yes, he played a small part, but the fact that it matters, he's not the heart and soul. Heart and soul of a team is like, we losing here, I can give you the ball, you can give me a dub. Wiggins play better than him, bro. Wiggins was giving you quiet 17, 18 points in the playoff and in the finals. The game that Steph Curry went crazy, Wiggins was right there with him, neck and neck. I mean, he didn't score 40 plus points, but he was 20 plus. 20 plus. So, yeah, don't give me that bullshit, Shannon. Once again, it's all about your boyfriend, LeBron James, anyway. So,
never been the best player, and he's never going to be the best player. But he provides something that nobody else can provide. Skip, he can guard Nikola Jokic, Joel Embiid. He'll jump out there and guard KD. He'll jump out and guard Chris Paul.
And he also can jump out there and guard LeBron James too. Don't forget to add that in there. But is he doing a good job? What you're looking at the old Draymond. The old Draymond really could guard KD, LeBron, even though he's not mentioning LeBron. I'm going to mention LeBron. KD, LeBron, Chris Paul, and all of them. Now, he can't. He can't. Joker had his number on him, bro. Well, I believe one of the games, I think Joker could have get 2 games from Golden State. The reason why they probably didn't, because one of the games he got suspended. He got frustrated and he got suspended, and not suspended, he got kicked out the game in the playoff. But Joker, people getting their number when Draymond Green guarding them. I see a senior citizen, Al Horford, got his number. Al Horford got his number on Draymond, man. Stop the cap, Shannon. He ain't the same defender no more.
Something that no other player has been able to provide for them. And so with that being said, he's the pulse, he's the heartbeat. Not the best player, but he understands his role. Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, they love him. He understands. There's something, that dribble handoff that he has with Steph, with Klay, and then sometimes he'll fake the handoff and he'll go drive it to the basket, he'll lay it up and dunk it himself. So, Skip, I think this is what's at play here. And sometimes Draymond is like medicine. You don't really like it, Skip, but you know it, but it makes you feel better. I'm not so sure that the Warriors really like all the antics that come along with Draymond, Skip, but they...
I'm going to tell you like this. They don't like it. Before, he brought the antics, but he also can, like, you know, do things on the defensive end. Now he's not doing anything defensively. He is a problem. He's a reliable. He's a problem on defense right now, and offensively, he's not giving you nothing. So, what medicine are you talking about here? Because last time I checked, if you give me a medicine, it's not good for me, but it make me feel better. If the medicine is not good for me, you're making me worse. What's the point of take that medicine?
Understand this is a necessary evil. It is a part of who he is. And sometimes he goes over the line. He knows that. He knows he goes over the line. I think he got ejected. He came close to getting ejected in the Boston series. He did get ejected, I think, if I'm not mistaken, in the Memphis series.
He had the AB style meltdown walk off, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, Skip, I just think the thing is, this is what you're going to have to deal with. Draymond sees himself as, like I said, he's the gatekeeper. This is the way we do things here, Skip. You know, you got somebody like, okay, this is the way we do things. This is the way it flows. And if somebody tries to get outside of that, Skip, you address it. And I'm not saying this is the right way to address it. Maybe he could have talked to Jordan Poole. Maybe he did have these conversations with Jordan Poole. And Jordan Poole's like, bro, I'm a grown man. I'm about to get this $130 million, this 4-year extension. Y'all can't tell me nothing. Draymond said, watch them.
No, I think it's 180, but it's all about money. It's not. I believe Shannon Sharpe is capping because he worked for the LeBron teams, and the LeBron team represent Draymond because when it was Michael Jordan who did that, he didn't keep the same energy. But long story short, short story long. It's all about the money, man. Because if it wasn't about the money, this is not. Reports said this man always talk trash. Jordan Poole always been talking trash. Whenever he do something, he talk trash. He a young player. Some young player will do that. Whenever they do a move, that's why when you see him shoot the long ball in the finals, you went to the crowd and start, celebrating. That's part of what he is. If he cook your ass in practice, he gonna talk trash. The story is he probably was cooking Draymond Green in practice. Draymond didn't like it, and he punched him. That's a long story.
Although, to your last point, I thought the key line in the Woj report was Jordan Poole was not hurt by the punch. That's the Draymond I know. I believe he is more of an instigator than a participator in fights. I was shocked that he allegedly threw at all, because he is more instigator, agitator than finisher in a fight. I haven't seen him fight. I know they strongly discourage it, but he never comes across, and I get you, like he is the gatekeeper, but he's not really the enforcer type.
Right.
We're not.
You hope, Skip, you hope it doesn't get to that point.
Yeah.
You understand, Skip? That's kind of what I was in Denver. Look, okay, guys, rookie, you come in, you singing. You got to bring donuts. You got to bring sandwiches. Right. This has been in place, Skip. Before you got here, it's going to be in place before you leave. You just, look, it's not you. You make it seem like you're the only one that's going to have to do this. You're the only one. So, Skip, you don't want it to get to a fight, but you encourage, you're going to do this.
Yeah, you'll get to the rookies and all of that, but did you keep the same energy for John Alloway? Because, if you do that to John, they would have traded your ass, Shannon. So stop it. You didn't keep the same energy for him. You didn't keep the same energy for John. Yeah, you pull up on somebody's faces. You pull up in because the rookies was not guaranteed contract no way. So you pull up on their faces and talking all that crap. But would you do that in John's face? No. The shit that he pulled up on Poole, do you think he would do that to Steph? A year ago when Steph was going for his contract, why he didn't do that to Steph? Why he didn't do that to Clay? Clay gonna get his money next year. Why he didn't do that to him? You think he's gonna do that to Clay? No, he won't. He doing it to Poole because he know He hoping Poole gonna leave. If I'm Jordan Poole, I'm not going nowhere. I ain't going nowhere. KD was a punk ass bitch. He left. You know, he punked KD. You know, but Jordan Poole, he talk trash to Jordan Poole go right back at him. Hey, they draft me here. You know what I'm saying? I didn't decide to come here. They draft me. So they owe me 80 million. So I'm gonna get that.
Or consequences and repercussions gonna happen.
Okay. Well, it sounds like they have had an ongoing discussion every practice, every minute, where they're just constantly into it. And it sounds like Jordan Poole is the one fairly new Warrior who gives it right back to him.
Right.
In the past, everybody paid their homage and respect. They just didn't engage.
Right.
They didn't return fire.
Right.
And now Jordan Poole's right back in his face until Draymond just couldn't take it anymore. And I guess he swung on it.
Right.
But the point is there some threat to his domain? He was considered at least the third member of the Big Three.
Right.
Is he now being threatened by the fact, wait a second, maybe Jordan Poole is going to be the third member of the Big Three?
Not only that, Skip, he getting threatened by that. He also getting threatened that he also thinking about that bag. He like, man, they're really not gonna pay me after all the things that I've done here. They're not gonna pay me because, like I said in the first, part one, if they were gonna pay Draymond, they would have paid him by now. You know, the Warriors would have given him the extension by now if they were gonna give him 165 million. They would have given it to him by now. They're not gonna pay him. He knows that. He frustrated. He mad because this is not the first time Poole been talking trash in practice. Because Draymond Green went to his podcast and said the moment he knew Poole gonna make it be fine in this league because he came to the camp and start talking shit from day one. He like, man, this kid gonna be fine in this league. And one of those players who coming from the bench said, why you don't say nothing to him? He didn't say anything to Poole then because Poole was not a threat. Now Poole is a threat. Not only Poole is a threat as far as like be the third member of the trio, Poole also gonna get his money. He won't get his back. And he can't do that to Wiggins though.
And remember, Draymond in this league has overachieved.
Yeah.
I'm going to remind everybody, he stayed at Michigan State all 4 years. All 4 years.
All 4 years, they didn't even win a championship. He stayed in Golden State, not Michigan State for 4 years. They ain't do shit.
When does that happen?
Right.
All 4 years you stayed there, never won a never led them to champ. They got to the championship game when he was a freshman, lost to your Tar Heels.
Yeah.
But the point is, Jordan Poole has star quality. He has star power.
Right.
There are nights when Jordan Poole gets it going where I say, that's right up there with Steph Curry. When he gets cooking,
When he get hot, once he get hot, it's over with. He can shoot it from the logo. He can shoot it from anywhere. That thing gonna go in. He take a couple long threes in the finals. I was like, damn. Nah, Jordan Poole, once he get hot, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. Matter of fact, it's not even a wrap. It's a burrito. Once he get hot, it's over with. Because his long threes, past the logo. He can take long three and he switched them too. So yeah, he can get hot. He can get hot. You know, he kind of remind me of Dan. When Damian, this is the same thing. Once he get hot, it's over with. Once you get hot, it's over.
He can flat out score it from anywhere, anytime, any way, shape, or form. He can score the basketball.
Remember, Skip, the first half of the year last year, Clay didn't play. It was a pool party.
It was a pool party, and he kept them afloat in the pool, right? And I remind everybody, here are Draymond's career numbers. 9 points, 7 rebounds, 5 assists. Not bad.
Not bad. This type of number should never make the All-Star game. The fact that he been to 4 All-Star game, it's a damn disgrace. 9 points, 7 assists, 5 rebounds. Man, get the fuck out of here.
Not star, obviously. He's made 4 All-Star teams in 10 years, so he hasn't even made half the years in the All-Star team. He had one chunk where they were in the finals those years when he was All-Star, All-Star, All-Star. But before that, he was 3 years without All-Star.
Because of Steph. They were winning games. And Steve Curry was the coach in the All-Star game. So yeah, he get to slide in there. But was he truly an All-Star? No. Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
And after the finals run, 3 years without All-Star until last year when they won it all.
But he's so much more than numbers. I mean, you can't quantify what he does, because if you just look at the numbers, you're like, Draymond, why are you doing all this? He's so much more than what the numbers says that he is.
Has been guts and glue for that team from the start, and especially it did hurt them when LeBron stole that ring in 2016.
It is not saying that.
But it was classic Draymond because he instigates.
He got suspended in that series. He got suspended in one game. And that's, one game that's caused him to lost that game 5 at the crib. I mean, it was his fault anyway. I'm not blaming the ref. This man was kicking people in the dick the whole playoff. First round he kicked somebody in the dick. Second round he did that, and the third round he really kicking Steven Adams multiple times in the dick. So yeah, you deserve to get whatever you got, man.
He gets into it with LeBron. He screams out the B word at him. You're a B, and everybody could hear it in the first 3 rows, including.
But hold on. Why you move the goalposts right now, Skip? Why you move the goalposts? This is about Draymond. Why you putting LeBron in there? LeBron ain't got shit to do with this situation right now. Why we talking about LeBron anyway?
Van Way, who happened to be the Minister of Justice at that point for the NBA. And then he goes down to the other end and gets all tangled up and winds up kicking at LeBron's midsection. We've known that, again, that's what I know him for, not throwing punches on the court. He'll kick people below the belt.
Got Steven Adams.
Okay, he got Steven Adams that same year, and I think Kiki finally said, okay, that's just enough.
Yeah.
Well, I couldn't fathom in my wildest dreams you would suspend a key player for a game of the NBA Finals.
Right.
Draymond Green got himself suspended for Game 5 of the NBA Finals back at Oracle, and you know the rest of the story. History happened.
Right.
Because they were up 3-1, and then they were down 4-3.
You have to pick and choose your battle. Because sometimes guys will step to you, and they gonna test you now.
Okay.
And if you ain't ready to do this, just But seemed like Draymond was ready to do this. Skip, I met Draymond a couple of times, and I like him. I understand what he is and his role that he plays for the Warriors. But for me,
the reason why you can you putting so much stack on Draymond right now because you were Draymond Green and when you were playing football. You'll punk all the young players. You can't punk John Alloway because if you do that, the management gonna trade your ass. As far as like Draymond go, he only doing that to the young guys. Like I said to y'all, this is all about the money. He understand there has not been no talk. There has not been no deal for Draymond on the table, and he understand that it's a possibility my last season playing for this team, and unless one of them decided to leave. I'm gonna do my tactic one more time to make sure one of them gonna leave. If they don't, I'm gonna be screwed. So I'm gonna do whatever I can to try to intimidate one of the young guns to go elsewhere for another contract instead of stay at Golden State.
Turn. I don't think it's going to have any significant damage. All of a sudden, he's not going to pass Poole the ball. Poole's not going to play his role. Poole is going to be Jordan Poole. They had an issue. Hopefully, it's resolved. I don't know. You know, you hear it say they're discussing internal discipline with Draymond. I don't know where that goes. We've seen them do internal discipline before when they had the KD incident. So maybe it's something along those lines. What, you going to suspend him in a preseason game? What the hell is that going to do? Maybe you find him a chunk of money. Maybe you find him, $100,000. I don't know what's the max you can find a player, Skip. A team can find a player, but maybe they go to that number and says, "Okay, Draymond, come on now. Enough is enough. We get what you're trying to do, and we appreciate your services, but we don't want you fighting and hitting our player."
Okay. He has a history of being hot-headed. I'll never forget that night, that great Saturday night game at Oklahoma City when it was KD and Westbrook.
Yeah.
And Steph was going crazy and finally took the game over down the stretch. But at halftime, it was reported on, I believe it was on ABC, that Draymond just lost it at halftime and was screaming because nobody would let him shoot. They wouldn't pass him the ball. You want me not to play in the second half? So he went crazy. He's had these bouts of tantrum throwing where he just loses it and goes crazy. This is my personal opinion. I think he...
Hell, I wouldn't pass you the ball either. It's not like you're scoring. You ain't scoring. I mean, I can understand if you're a threat. He's not a threat defensively. He's not a threat offensively. He's not a threat with the ball in his hand. Right now, Draymond is average at best. I mean, people keep saying he's going to be a Hall of Famer. I don't see it. I mean, I don't know, man. But, I mean, at this point, I think the Warriors going to look at it like this. We won the championship. It's not because of Draymond back. We won it because Steph Curry was phenomenal and Wiggins was playing out of his mind. So, I mean, that's for me, that's what it is.
Basically a big bag of wind in the end. That's what he is, because Steve Kerr just lets the wind just sort of blow out of him, and then they go on about their business. There's going to come a point as he comes up for a contract, because this is the last year. He has an option for another year, but as far as becoming a free agent, if he wants his money, he's going to push the envelope to become a little more trouble than he's worth. He's 32 going on 33 in March. At some point, the Warriors, the front office, is going to sit back and say, you know what? Especially if you have any more practice kind of incidents that are disruptive, maybe you're just not worth the trouble.
Well, the Warriors paid $170 million in luxury tax last season. The question for the answer for me, and I think this is a no-brainer for everyone. Draymond is more valuable to the Warriors than anywhere else in the league.
I would agree.
He's not like a Kevin Durant or Joel Embiid or one of these top-tier guys that can go anywhere and still be that. He's most valuable.
He fits for them.
Yes.
But on the open market, is he going to jump?
But what's his skill?
Once he left that Golden State, once he left Golden State, it's a wrap. I mean, I don't see any team out there giving that 165 for a guy to give you what, 8 points, 6 rebounds, 5 assists. No. I wouldn't. If I was a billionaire, I wouldn't pay for that. No, I'm sorry. You're gonna have to give me more than that. And defensively, you challenge now? Nah.
What's his value to the Warriors? That's my thinking. If I'm Draymond, what's my value? Now, I think he has one more year at $27 million player option. I think for $27 million. Now, do I want to say, man, I'm worth this? I want a max deal. I want $180 million, $200 million, or do I take, I don't know, whatever he can get, so we can do another 3-4 years, 3 years. Let's just say 3 years plus a player option at say $30 million. Another $100 million deal, 3 years, $100 million with a player option, make it 120, something like that, Skip. Because
But Shannon, he took that before. He want more. He want more money. Let me remind you, it's not like he produced more. He's not producing more. He reducing on production, but he want more money. I don't understand. Most people want more money. They either producing more, they scoring more points, they grabbing more boards, they passing the ball with the high rate. You know, they're doing a lot of things to deserve that. You know, free throws percent was the percentage of shooting wise go up, free throws percentage go up, mid-range percentage go up. I mean, you work on your game, you be in the lab. Draymond Green don't strike me a guy that be in the lab like that. He just do him. And right now he become a podcast king, and can't nobody tell Draymond nothing.
Me, Draymond, you're in the best situation. You have Steph, Clay, that environment that you've helped build in Golden State. Your value, your max value. I'm not saying he won't get money elsewhere, Skip, but I don't believe he'll have the impact elsewhere that he has in Golden State. And what is that worth? What is the way they treat you, what you built, that foundation that you've helped foster in Golden State, what's that worth to you? Is making $4, $5, $6, $8 million or more somewhere else, not having the impact, is that worth more than winning championships, contending for championships? That's what he's going to have to weigh, I believe.
I'm going to remind you, the last 4 years in a row, he's been sub 30% from three. Last year, he was 29.6.
This is what I'm talking about. That man not giving you nothing on the three-point line, nothing on the free throw line, nothing in the boards, nothing on the defensive end. But y'all keep saying he's a Hall of Famer. Hall of Famer how? At this point, Draymond Green is more a problem than a solution.
That's Westbrookian.
Draymond's not a three-point shooter.
But they dare him to shoot, and sometimes he looks around like, should I? And he tries it, right?
He got to shoot his Skip.
He shoot the ball like he got a bag of bricks on his back. That's how he shoot the ball. Like, it ridiculous. How you got two best shooters? You never asked Steph, hey, Steph, man, how you shoot the ball? You watch Steph shooting the ball every day. Not once you just say, let me ask Steph let me ask Steph to teach me how to shoot the ball better. Let me get better in shooting this year. Let me get better in free throw shooting this year. Let me get better in something. Something. People always talk about assist. Draymond Green never lead the league in assists.
Okay, I'm going to remind you, last year from the free throw line, he was a career worst 66%. That's Westbrookian.
Yeah.
It's hard to overcome that. You push too far, they say, well, gee, you do a lot of good things for us. You pick, you roll, you do all those things.
Remember.
Production problems. I know, I got it. That's where we're heading. And this is just a fairly minor incident that could add up to major negatives within this.
Well, hopefully there haven't been a whole lot of these.
Yeah.
Or we haven't heard of a whole lot of these instances where he's gotten in confrontations with teammates. So hopefully this was the first and the last that we've seen from this, because I don't think this is something that they want to have happen. But Steph and Clay loves him. He's the heartbeat. He doesn't take any. You don't let you try to do cheap shots to Steph or Clay. He's the enforcer. Everybody needs him.
He ain't no heartbeat of Golden State, man. Anyway, I'm gonna shut it down right here, man. Like I said again, man, Draymond Green is not giving you no production nowhere on the court. What he is right now, he trying to punk people. That's what he doing right now. He tried it with Poole, but it didn't work. And management gonna pay Poole. They're gonna pay Poole. And they should pay him, because he after Steph Curry leaving, when Steph Curry decided to retire and Klay Thompson decided to retire, it's gonna be Poole team. Okay, right now Draymond Green is not, like Shannon just showed you, he's not improving. He on the other side of the other side of the table right now. He's decreasing. So his value of decreasing, and when I look at his value right now, does it worth all this trouble? No, he doesn't. And you can find better production with the team that you got right now. Kuminga, I believe Kuminga should have been playing last year way more than he played last year. Wiseman gonna be better. Looney played way better than him. Wiggins played better than him. These are some people I'm just naming right now that play better than him, in my opinion. So if I'm the Warriors, I don't pay him. But it is what it is. This is a situation we're gonna keep watching closely, and hopefully when time comes, the Warriors make the wise decision. All right. If you enjoy this content, all you gotta do is like and share. Click like, share, subscribe. Peace, man. Have a great day.